レッドウィングヒーローファルコ、この後すぐ。この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。By the spirit of freedom. Thank you, Chenji! レッドウィングファルコ。
Oh, BGM. Oh, there we are. Okay, greetings and welcome, super friends. The name is Falco, also known as Red Wing Heroes. Not trying to be a virtual YouTuber or a virtual streamer instead. Okay, I'm actually floating. Oh, that's the now we get it. Okay. My intro is the best thing I've ever saw in this. Oh my goodness, you're too kind, 29. Okay, on that note though. Alright, the name's Falco, also known as the Red Wing Hero. Okay, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been really busy, and also I'm been very busy in real life. If you saw some of my shorts that I attended a gala premiere of Agito, Kamen Rider Agito, Psychic War. So I was very busy. I was really busy attending the real life event outside, and then my goodness, it was a very cool experience. Very much satisfying experience. But is it going to be a satisfying movie? Yeah, time will tell. Okay. My transformation wasn't it from Vice? Not quite. Close. Close. Keep guessing. So it's not from Vice, but it's close. But okay, so let's greet each and every one of you on the live chat. Alright, we have Tubaru, my moderator as always, 39999, and on the YouTube we have Jeffrey Argyle, Jeff Fudayo. Yep, welcome to the stream. Gonna be real chief. I have a good 30 minutes in me before I black out. Food coma has got me clutch at one too many pizza rolls. Okay, so be careful not to eat too much, right? Don't eat too much or you'll just really drowsy and went to sleep afterwards. Some of the folklore. Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you for the subscription to Baru with Prime Rogue. Close to 2 years. Oh yes. 23 months. Thank you for your service for these 23 months. So next month going to be 2 years. Thank you so much, Baru. Much appreciated. Good evening, sir. How's it going? I guess Alfarisi, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm doing fine, even though I'm quite drowsy actually. I almost overslept. I almost missed my my schedule. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta do. Okay, thankfully the PC is already running. I just pushed some of the buttons. Okay, there we go. I was almost late to my supposedly live streaming times. Yeah, I almost overslept myself. Yeah, I'm quite drowsy, but then okay, I really gotta wake up because I've been promising that we're going to do this thing today. The Drowsy Club. Oh hell yeah! Even though tonight is Saturday night, so outside this is going to be some people partying, some people possibly watching movies on cinemas, and of course, oh yeah, today is supposedly and tomorrow today and tomorrow is supposedly a fan screening of Agito Psychic War in Indonesia. Right now is at least on Jakarta, but I already went to Agito Gala premiere, so I actually wanted to go tomorrow, but the ticket is sold out. The tickets are sold out. Can you believe that? For a Kamen Rider movie fan screening. Wow. It's been so people has been really waiting and been enthusiastic about it, so we are welcoming Kamen Rider movies with big huge arms and big hugs. So I hope this can be a really great passage for more tokusatsu movies or more tokusatsu contents for things to come, right? That's good at least. Yes. Okay, so on that note though, because I was attending the gala premiere, I wanted to show you the stuff that I got, the giveaways. So that's the one thing about the gala premiere. Not only that you can watch through invitation. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be invited into such an event. I've been very grateful and fortunate. I'm very lucky, I guess. I've been lucky for the past 3 days, and yeah. Okay, where should I start? Where should I start? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. The first one is actually straightforward. The poster the theatrical poster for Agito Psychic War. Look at that. And the names of the cast members are in Latin, in alphabets, not written on hiragana or katakana. Look at that. As if this is a Hollywood poster. So human evolution. So Toei has been really hard trying to make themselves, or trying to make their contents to become globally recognized, or trying to have some have appeal wider appeal. So there we are. So they treated this as if they are making a Hollywood movie. It's a cool poster. Yeah, this is the final theatrical poster for Psychic War, Agito Psychic War. So look at that. That's the G7. That's G6, and these are called Gil Agito. So that comes on the plot. Actually, these are the combination between Gils and Agito. So Gils are actually Agito themselves, even though they're not quite perfect to become Agito. So therefore they became Gils instead. But for some reason now, due to some life-changing plot or some scenario, these are what was produced instead, the Gil Agito. So unfortunately we cannot see Gils, because it's been established on the trailer that Gils is dead. Yeah, Gils actually dead, and that's not a spoiler material. That's actually what's on the trailer. So yeah, look at that. In Japanese with Indonesian and English subtitles. So we got two versions of subtitles, and actually getting hard to keep track of the movie. But actually with some of the flow and the chemistry, the flow of the movie and the chemistry is what makes me comfortable with watching this movie, even though we got two subtitles on the screen, two versions of subtitle on the screen. Yeah, this is also one of the Kamen Rider 55th anniversary projects. Of course, this was one of those announced projects, right? Power turns people into monsters. Yeah, basically that's the whole plot of Agito Psychic War. So the main character is of course Jun Kaname as Hikawa-san, as Hikawa, or the G7 now, because G3 and G3X are now currently in someone else's possession. So this is also because, so yeah, therefore this is the newest technology from the G unit police force, the G7. If you look at that, MPD G7 unit. So my verdict of the movie is actually pretty standard. The movie is saved by humor and the character chemistry. Yeah, the character chemistry is what saved the movie. It has a lot of heart. It has some pretty great comedic moments without it being cringe. For the plot though, the pacing can be really wonky, especially they try to cram a prison break and a police drama and a detective story, and for some reason this is a Kamen Rider movie also. And then the visual effects what throw me a little bit. The visual effects is kind of disappointing, I'm afraid. Yeah, the visual effects, because Toei, as we know, is still the same. Toei is still the same when it comes to CGI and visual effects. So I don't expect much, but I was actually kind of disappointed with how the visual effects looked. And then with how some of the enemies defeated is not really quite satisfying enough, not really bombastic enough for a Kamen Rider movie, mind you. But what saved the movie is actually the characters still. The chemistry behind, the chemistry between characters. That what makes me love this movie. Original suits were all cool enough, and now it's look even cooler. But still, on the with the side profile of G7, I kind of like it. But when I saw on the front, I was like, oh man, I don't like the black bits on the middle here. Kind of looks like a mustache, to be honest with you. But it grew on me when he appeared on the screen and kicking ass. That was really cool. Yeah. And of course, the actual main character is this guy, but for this movie it's this guy. So it's actually not really different from the G4 movie. Yeah, the Agito Project G4 movie. It's kind of have the same. It kind of has the similar vibe to it. It even had some bits from the G4 on the screen for some flashbacks and so on. I do think tokusatsu always look better in action than in pictures. For me, actually, some of the tokusatsu suits actually look better when it may look better as toys. Yeah, some of the really great cases about the tokusatsu suits look really better in toys, actually. So I'm very interested to see the G7 figures. Yeah, how it's going to look. But yeah, that I can agree with. I actually didn't notice mustache until you said it. Yeah, because it's really jarring. It's just jarring. This thick black bits on the middle of the face, on the center of the face. Kind of looks like a mustache. Really? Right? And this is actually kind of cool. Because it's this girl turns into Kamen Rider G6, and there's actually quite of playing around with who is this girl actually is. So that comes later. You really need to see the movie to really enjoy the story. It's yep, totally not needed part. Yeah, if this is gone, I'm fine with it. If the black bits are gone, I'm okay with the G7 design. And actually notice this, the katana here. This bit's actually left over from the old gun that the G3 and G3X uses. So kind of feels like home, really. Kind of like the same lineup of the G unit armors, right? Okay, so enough about the poster. So let's move on to the whole, yeah. So the whole bag, the whole goodie bag. Yeah, this is just a standard one. Let's see. This is actually really cool. And this QR code, oh yeah, I haven't scanned this QR code, but is this actually maybe just for accessing the page or something or other? So it's brought by Aeon Entertainment Indonesia. So this is a new, like a new company that is trying to bridge between Toei and Indonesian cinemas. And this guy is really cool with this, marketing. When it comes to the marketing, they've done really good job with it. So this is the logo, of course, Agito Psychic War. And this is the some of the like a Shikishi art, almost. Some stylish pic of the G7 and G6. Yeah, Agito Movie Production Committee. So this is legit. This is really legit. Ishinomori Production Incorporated and Toei Company Limited. Yeah, this is very legit. And what should I unbox first? Oh yeah, I also got this card. Like they're just giving away some Kamen Rider TCG cards, but this is in Chinese, I believe. So this is not released on global yet. I don't know how they did this. And it's really cool. Also, this is for like a cheering stuff on the theaters, and actually lights up. That comes later. Why do this thing has an LED unit? So yeah, this part comes later. And also, oh yeah, the main reason, one of the main reason attending the gala, I actually met the real Kamen Rider Agito. Official. This is an official suit straight from Japan. My goodness, this is so cool. One of the best, one of the most memorable nights ever in my lifetime. I thought there was a Gamba Legend card. I thought so too, but this is really clearly not actually. Because there is no frame that indicates this is a Gamba Legend. So this is actually Hero Battle, Kamen Rider Hero Battle TCG. So I think probably this is going to be a teaser, like a sample that a TCG Kamen Rider, or a Kamen Rider TCG. This is cool. I want to have them for as collection, or maybe going to play them in a while, because I've been delved into TCG myself. I've been delved a little bit deep into Marvel Hero Rush TCG, as I show it on the screen, right? And I showed on the stream. So yeah, I hope they brought this TCG into Indonesia and localize, so that we can read the so we can read the effects. So we can play it with Indonesian rules and the Indonesian writings on the card. Look at that, it's still in Chinese. Yeah, I believe it's still in Chinese. So I I recognize the Kamen Rider writing in Japanese, but this is clearly not in Japanese. This is Chinese. Attack stat, defense stat, and ability script. Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh clone? Perhaps. There are two different points here, so I believe they have attack and defense. And yeah, this is really cool. This is based on Kamen Rider Zin from Kamen Rider Kids. So the way I translated this using the Google Translate app, this is a support card. This can be attached into Kamen Rider Kids card. So I'm very fortunate to have this in hand. Some of my friends wanted to trade with me. I was like, oh, not really. I'm loving this foil. It's an SR, so at least it's rare. So at least it's kind of a rare because it has some foil to it. Now I'm going to keep this for safekeeping. This is really cool. And I also got this. The blockies also, they gave away random blockies and Shodo. I actually have this one already in my possession, in my storage somewhere. So I have double. So I have a double. Not Kamen Rider double. I have a double Kamen Rider. What is it again? 02 Shodo double cross. And from Blandam, as you can see, we are supposed to have double Cyclone Joker, Heat Metal, or Luna Trigger, Axel 02. Or Robo and Bio, but so far I believe no one's getting Bio and Robo and Bio from Black Ops X, because those two are now been really hogged tight by the scalpers, at least by Black and Black Ops X fans out there. Gills is more like pre-Agito. Oh yeah, Ersana Taufik Shadina, welcome to the stream. Did you watch the currently Agito movie? Yes, I did. Yes, that's the whole point of the gala premiere, because I watched. I was among the people that watched Agito for the first time. Yeah, for the first audiences to enjoy Agito Psychic War movie. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, how to get to a gala premiere ticket? Is that only for some content creator, famous Toku fans people, or is There is a form to get it and buy the ticket. I was fortunate to get an invitation from a fellow content creator. So I believe the majority of them was influencers, content creators, because I saw Agan Reza, I saw Captain Justice, I saw Jordi, I saw Mamang Osa. Yeah, usual toys and TCG content creators got invited into the gala premiere, and I was fortunate to be invited as media partner. Not really collab. I was really invited. I was really invited to reach the quota. I was invited from Showtime Hero. Showtime Hero is actually a personal friend of mine. Yeah, a personal friend of mine that actually appeared on conventions as Kamen Riders on stage, live stage. But they're not actually affiliated with Toei, but they are well known enough to be invited into the gala premiere. So I happen to be just lucky to be acknowledged by Showtime Hero as media partner, quote unquote. So yeah, I'm really happy that they didn't. Question: Is Agito was in the movie? Wrong answer only. Between yes and no. You need to watch the movie for that. Yeah, you need to find out. Gil is more like pre-Agito. So the evolution line is Gil's Agito burning shining. Another Agito if Agito is going into the dark side, and exit Gil's if the Gil's evolves from. I believe that's correct, Arsanda Tawfiq. Yeah, that's correct. I believe Gills is what happens when you give an evolution seed to an average Joe. Yeah, I believe you're technically also correct. So that's how the unknown still hunting for people, right? Hunting the Linto, right? Because they are trying to suppress the Agito population before they emerge or before they got awakened. So that's the main motivation of the unknown, right? From the original series. Now we just need to wait for Kabuto movie. Yes, definitely. I want to wait. I really want to watch the Agito, and not really. Yeah, Kabuto movie also, the 20th anniversary. So it's going to be next year, right? So we're going to wait sometime after that. I hope I can get invited again by Showtime Hero because I've been befriended with the guy, the owner of the Showtime Hero, and he's very kind. We chatted really well. We confide each other really well. I visited their house. Yeah, I visited their house for just messing around. So, but in positive way, not like not messing with their stuff, but trying the suits on, trying their helmets on. So they are also a costume maker at this point. They're also a very well-known costume maker now. They've been really wonderful makers. So it's not just Aniki cosplay anymore. So it's not just them. So there are many talented people who now can create tokusatsu suits with official-like quality. So Showtime Hero is one of them. So and I got invited by them. Yeah, so excited. I was so excited. What can we expect from Toei when it comes to CGI and visual effect for some Kamen Rider movies? Yeah. And Kagi Warrior, glad you can join us on the stream. I forgot to greet you, sorry. Depends on the suits. Some characters look perfect, like always, like Kuga. Yeah, makes sense. The Shodo and Blockies are gacha to get. I mean, you will get Random Rider. Yes, I happen to get 02, and I don't know what this is. And this is the true blind box. So I don't know. It's still sealed. I'm going to open it right now. A perfect segue. Nexus Junis Red. Wow, that's cool. Okay, glad you joined us. Welcome to the stream. In that blockies, I once got Kuga Dragon and 02. Really? Oh, you got the... Okay, from the lineup, let's see. Kuga Rising Titan. 01. Is this the... the Zaya? Zaya, right? Arc 1 Zaya also. This is the Arc Zaya, possibly. Yeah, I forgot. Kuga regular Titan. This is the Rising Titan. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the Dragon. Kuga Dragon form 02. This is the Arc Scorpion, the Arc Horobi. Ichigata. I wonder if I can get Ichigata. Interesting. The bike also, Rising Hopper, Rice Hopper bike, right? And then Riderman for some reason. Captain Justice, love that guy. Yes, Captain Justice is also my personal friend. Glad you can. Konbanwa, irashaimashou. Falco desu. Ogenki desu ka? Reza, glad you can join us. Welcome to the stream, Reza Otomo. Yeah. Foils are an 80% chance, and Maze of Muertos has 16 secret cards. So that is a 1 in 192 chance of getting the foil. I beat the 0.5% odds in my first pack. I can already hear presented by Zaya. Yes, Kaiju. Okay, speaking of foil cards, I pulled a foil Dark Magician of Destruction. He's the headliner hidden UR card from the Maze of Muertos set. It's like $20 even without foil. That's really cool. Wow. It looks similar to Armor Hero card game. Yeah, Armor Hero card game, huh? 3 double, 1 XL, 102, and 2 Showa. Yeah, possibly. By the way, Falco, can you call me dad since I had a kid? Yeah, you're welcome to do so. Yeah, because I'm a dad in real life. Yeah, I have a son already, so yeah, be my guest. Okay. But since I'm a dad, I'm going to be strict. I'm just joking. Okay, let's just open this one. I'm very interested what I'm going to get. Blocky. So where is the? Is this going to be this way? Where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Let's open some blockies. Well, we cannot escape blockies at this point now. They are trying to rule the toy world now. Move over Hasbro, move over Bandai, move over what else? Move over Takaratomi. There's a new guy in town. They're going to change everything. But this is the Starlight version. This is the Blockies Kamen Rider Starlight version, and so this is going to be very tiny, absolutely very tiny. Oh yeah, I'm going to have some comparison also. Since this is a Blockies, yeah, this is what I got from the previous stream. This is the Galaxy version S, the new remodel with the new body proportion of Kamen Rider figures, and look at this. This is awesome. So I'm going to see. I'm very interested to see what's in this. If I'm going to get the Showa one Riderman, that's going to be like a set the tone of what my collection is going to be. By the way, when I opened Mrs. Green Apple, the newest music video for Brand New Day Spider-Man movie, that's exclusively on Japanese. Why the song vibes feels similar to the M87 Kenshi Yonezu from Shin Ultraman? I haven't listened to Mrs. Green Apple yet. I'm sorry, because the soundtrack for the Brand New Day on the endings actually from Indonesian band. So for the Japanese one, Mrs. Green Apple, I haven't listened to them yet. So I'm afraid I cannot answer that question yet. Last time I bought Blockies Kamen Rider, I was hoping Gaim or Bill, but you got Fallen. Oh, you got Fallen from Gabu? That's not bad actually, that's really nice. I like Fallen design actually. You can actually pull some chocolate design into Kamen Rider, that's neat. Incorporated chocolate into Kamen Rider, that's totally cool. Maybe you should listen to that song later. Yeah, thank you. Semoga hokimasu. Thank you, Nexus Junis Red. So what is this going to be? What is this going to be? Okay, I'm going to put aside the box. I'm going to open the card first, so this can be it. To give a clue, what do I get? What am I getting? Oh. Can you give us the card already? 02! Wow! What are the odds? I actually pulled a 02 right beside Shodo double cross 02. Dang, man! What is happening? Wow, I got the 02. That's insane. Right beside 02, I got the 02 from Blockies. Man, hi! It's not really far off with the Showa design, right? So 01's actually just a Reiwa design of Ichigo and Nigo. So yeah, specifically 02 is actually based on Nigo. So yeah, I digress. Oh yeah, I'm not going to use this as comparison. Of course, I'm going to use this. Aha! To make it full circle. Yeah, Kamen Rider Nigo. Yes, I got two of them. Ichigo and Nigo. I have Nigo, so that's a perfect comparison. So let's build. So let's build the guy. Oh, I dig the stand. Even with the cheap model kit, we got a stand. We got a stand base. How cool is this? Blockies. I've been really falling in love with Blockies. Good thing I don't get the Keking minion. Oh, the Keking minion. not even Gabu Keking, but it's the minion. Yeah, that's going to be the Jung one, I'm afraid. Yeah. But 02, oh my goodness. I've been really lucky with this. So it's going to be a very cool comparison. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do the build. That 02 is really handsome. Yeah, great, not gonna lie. So this is how we build. Okay, I believe pretty straightforward build. Since I finished rebuild Evangelion on Prime Video before they're leaving, maybe I should rewatch Shin Ultraman since when I was a kid I skipped many parts on Bilibili. Oh, you watch it on Bilibili? Yeah, you should watch Shin. You should watch Shin Ultraman. You should definitely watch it. It's better than Kamen Rider, personally. Ooh, yes, I said it. It's better than the Shin Kamen Rider, in my opinion. Okay, so let's see. So this is going to be where's the front and the back? So it's going to be symmetrical, so no need to worry. So no need to worry. This is the arm part. Okay, so this is way too tiny for my hand. But I finished Kamen Rider, but why? I've been a little bit disappointed with how the Shin Kamen Rider direction went. Anno was a purist, but it's a question of the purist, right? Hideaki Anno really refused to add rigs on their stunts. You know, really hates the fast-paced choreography. So he wanted the fight scene to be raw and pure. I was like, why? At this day and age, the fast-paced choreography is the king, especially for superheroes, especially for superhero movies. He almost Hideaki Anno almost made the action director quit his job on Shin Kamen Rider. I'm not kidding. Almost walked away. The action director almost walked away from the set. Not until Hideaki Anno actually begged him to stay. That's how messed up it was. I'm actually really disappointed with Shin Kamen Rider in some of the direction by Anno. So the great thing about Shin Ultraman, it's not directed by Anno, so at least he's just a producer. So Shinji Higuchi, I believe, if I remember correctly, the name of the director, actually the one who directed Shin Ultraman, so therefore it's better. The plot actually really leaner and more tidier than Kamen Rider. I know it's going to make Japanese Spider-Man getting Shin version. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, let's get back to the build. So the major of them is black. So how do I keep track? How do I keep track the parts yet? Oh wow, this is definitely too small. Yeah, Starlight is too small for my hand, so I prefer the Galaxy version or Shodo for that matter. And this is just good for a Dex toy. Ah, nice. And the arm. Oh, the hand. The tiny big hand. Oh, the shoulder pads, and the gauntlet. Oh, the gauntlet actually just snap on. Yeah, I believe so. Okay. Yo. So by the way, once Agito Psychic War is going to be on cinema, will you watch it? Right? You should definitely watch it, because by watching it officially on cinema, you are supporting the company or the movie production. Because who knows if we can have more Kamen Rider movies can be released in Indonesia, right? So Reza Utomo and Ersanda and some of my Indonesian friends, Nexus possibly. Jadi kalau misalnya nanti Agito tayang tanggal 26 di bioskop reguler, tolong nonton, paling tidak sekali. Tolong ditonton di layar lebar, beli tiketnya, karena dia dengan cara itulah kita bisa support badan-badan importernya, badan-badan produksinya, biar bisa datangkan lagi nih movie-movie tokusatsu ke Indonesia lagi gitu, lebih banyak lagi. Beberapa tahun lalu mungkin ada beberapa, cuma kan animonya naik turun, terus tiba-tiba yang bisa bawa badan usaha yang bawa filmnya malah kemana, ngambekan, baperan gitu. Dan sekarang ini benar-benar dari Ion, behind the Ion Mall. They are actually making a committee for importing Japanese movies, not just tokusatsu. I haven't watched Agito series. Can I watch the movie? Now that's a question, Izuto 727. Now that's a really valid question. You definitely should watch it, because the way that this movie tells the story, it's like a legacy sequel. At least watch some of the episodes first. At least you know Agito, at least you know G3, at least you know Gills, or at least you know another Agito perhaps. So just watch some of the not really every episode, just watch the main characters one and the support characters one. Yeah, particularly G3, G3X, Gills, another Agito. Yeah, another Agito. You should watch the another Agito episodes, because it plays a heavy part later. And G4, at least if you cannot watch the series because it's too many, watch the movie. Yeah, watch the Project G4 movie. Yeah, honestly, you should watch Agito in general. That I concur. Definitely watch Agito as a whole, because one of the best written series in Kamen Rider. One of the best written Kamen Rider series, period. And that got the most ratings on Japanese televisions. So it's going to be like this, right? Let's see. Oh, where's the shoulder pads? Oh, I believe this is. Okay, I'm going to concentrate building this. That that a little that big shoulder pads, right? No need to worry about symmetrical here, so don't worry about too much about asymmetric and asymmetry too much, because this is a very straightforward design here. They've engineered the parts so that you can either build the parts without getting mixed up between left and right. You just swap it. If you manage to flip it. Oh, okay. Just flip it. Okay, the arms are done. The head actually the key point here. Where's that disc? Oh, in there. This is the one. If by any chance I don't sound really good tonight, because I've been hit by a throat infection, so I've been coughing dry and got very sore on my throat, so even I'm still not fully healed yet. I'm still having some cough and some sore on my throat, so I'm not fully healed, so but I'm trying to do my best to heal really fast so that I can make contents. Look at that, almost seamless. Look at these. Look how smooth it builds. Look how smooth it is. And then this is the eyes. The eyes. Yep. Wonderful. There's one here. Perhaps. Oof. And then just put it. Then just put the faceplate. That's awesome. I love 02 design. I love it. Definitely love it. Without being people may tell me that 02 is too simple, but I don't actually mind. I'm so done with exaggerated colors, exaggerated shape for Kamen Rider final forms. This is actually really good for a final form. What's this? What's the one step above 01? Of course, 02, 0.2. And the way they did that they incorporated Kamen Rider Nigo design is top notch. I love it already. And this is the back. Wow! Just snapped in. Look at that. Really smooth. Yep. Yeah, particularly I love the scarf. The scarf with the number 2 shape. And this is fully painted. This is a cheap model kit, and some of the parts are painted really well with some gloss finish. Gloss finish in a $5 model kit. Blockies. Huh. Not even Bandai can do that. Let's compare it with Bandai, please. Look how shiny it looks. Glossy. Not really shiny per se, not like metallic, but it's glossy. For this tiny thing, we got glossy paint, glossy finish. Bandai, where have you been? Look at that, even the back! Oh, so satisfying to look. They even got the pentagon shape painted red on the center of it. So tiny, yet they did it. Crazy, right? Okay, this is the belt. Yeah. What a cool one. Oh. Facing down right there. Yeah, right. And the pelvis. Where's the pelvis? Oh, here we are. Hmm. Somehow, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I almost lost of how to touch this. What's facing what? Okay, I believe that's it. Hey! Ooh, satisfying click. Nice. Very nice. Yes. Okay, look at this. Almost seamless. Snuck into place. I love it. Okay, my throat is getting dry, so I need to drink. I need to drink a lot. Zaki Lucky 07, glad you can join us. Welcome to the stream. My name is Falco, and I'm a Red Ranger Vtuber at your service. Oh, that's gonna be the leg. The leg. Hold on. Hey, is this going to be the? Oh shoot, it's the other way around. Oh, not really. Oh yeah, it's the other way around. Snapped up. It has to be lined up after all. But oh man, now it's tight. It's getting hard. It's really getting hard to separate them. Especially if the part is really this tiny. Ah! There we go. No, this is the correct one. There we go. It's so really zoomed in. Let's zoom it up. Okay, so now attach all the limbs now. H. Oh, the head is too big, so I'm going to put the limbs first. Ooh. Satisfying click. Satisfying clicking. Wait. Actually, for a tiny figure, it holds up well. It's solid. Look at this. It's solid. It's not floppy. Look at that. There's no loose joints already yet. This is awesome. Still, the main strong points of Loki's. The joints are tight straight away. So there's look at this, it's solid. Look at that. The way I handle it, right? Look at that. Not even loose joints, not even a single loose joints. The head is too big, I guess. Hey, okay, there we go. We completed. Oh yeah, I forgot the sword thingy. Yeah, I forgot the name of the sword. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, super friends. Awesome. Yeah. Now to compare it with the actual full body proportion of 02. I already opened it beforehand. Am I missing one hand part?
this is going to be terrible. We misplaced one part, one hand. I'm afraid that's going to be the case, but I should have some spares already, because I already have this figure, so I have this for the second time, really. Okay, for me, the Shodo here is like, it's like a micro version of SHF figure arts. Okay, let's compare some of the details. Okay, rather than glossy, some of the details, some of the details in the Shodo has some metallic finish to it. Notice the rubberized part on the scarf, quote-unquote scarf, like shape number 2 here, and some metallic gauntlets, metallic red gauntlets, and the neon yellow one, kind of like, it's kind of like has matte finish. It's not glossy. The silver is actually kind of metallic, but the yellowish thing, the yellowish color here is not really glossy, so much disappointing. The eyes also not clear parts, it's colored much like this one, even though this has some compound eye texture, some hexagonal texture like the real compound eyes on the Kamen Rider helmet. This thing is not. Look at the difference on the belt. Look at the difference on the belt. This is painted, even though with a tiny red streak and some blue dots here. For some reason they painted here, but Bandai cannot put this in detail, in detailed color. What is going on, Bandai? You are getting lazy. Look at this. This is just a slab of yellow, as opposed to this is cheaper than this. And even look at the back. It's not painted. It's just the slab, the black slab. This is painted and has a glossy finish, even has the pattern. This tiny pentagon pattern red on the center. But not this? Huh. Exactly my point. Exactly why I left Bandai in order to join Blockies. Yesterday I came and meet and greet Kamen Rider Agito for movie anniversary. Yes, Kusnul Ibat, that's correct. I was invited to the gala premiere of Kamen Rider Agito, the Agito movie Psychic War. And yeah, this is what I got. Yeah, not even Agito actually, but I got some freebies. I got some freebies from the gala premiere, from the aforementioned gala. So I showed on the screen earlier, I have the theatrical poster, official theatrical poster of the Agito Psychic War. I also got this. I also got Shodo, and I also got Blockies. And then I have a photo printed here. Yeah, I have the printed photos of me with the real suit of Kamen Rider Agito in the flesh. So yeah, personally, but I was very excited. I was really happy. I was happy beyond words. Kind of speechless. Oh yeah, I also got this. Oh yeah, I haven't showed you this. A matte sticker, a matte finish sticker from Ion Entertainment Indonesia. That's so cool. Man, the marketing for Agito has been really great by Ion Entertainment Indonesia. I've been really fortunate and grateful for my friends that still remember me and invited me to the gala premiere. because practically I'm still nobody at this point. But yet they know of my existence, and I've befriended some of the content creators out there, and they have the chance to invite some of their closest friends, and I happen to be one of them, and they are so kind, and I've been really grateful to them. Yeah, Showtime Hero is a personal friend of mine. They got me into the gala premiere. So Oh, I also got this also. This is the Kamen Rider TCG. This is a sample from China. Probably, if there's going to be any demand for this TCG, probably they're going to import them and localize this card into Indonesia, perhaps, or in English at least. But I'm open for Kamen Rider TCG localized in Indonesia, like the Marvel Hero Rush. Yopianto, selamat malam, selamat datang. Terima kasih sudah mampir, sudah lama tidak jumpa. Another Kamen Rider review. Yeah, I actually already talked about Agito Psychic War movie because I was invited to the gala premiere. I watched it. Some of them are questionable, some of them are really good. So I'm saying this again in order, if you want to watch the movie, I don't want to give you any spoilers. I'm just saying now that the humor and the chemistry, the dynamic between the characters, the chemistry between the characters are great in this movie. It's what saved the movie actually. The visual effect, if you're expecting a big budget visual effects, this is Toei we're talking about. So it's not going to lower your expectation when it comes to visual effects. As usual when it comes to Toei contents. But you still need to watch it. You still need to support it officially. Yeah. Jadi di movie ini yang bikin film ini bagus itu ya dinamika di antara karakternya sih, chemistry karakternya. Plotnya agak-agak antara rapi dan tidak rapi karena mereka mencoba padatkan kasus pembunuhan, drama polisi sampai prison break. Kalau kalian lihat beberapa trailernya, beberapa klipnya, ya, kayak prison drama into prison break, terus yang somehow yang tak kenapa ini film Kamen Rider gitu. Ya, Toshiki Inoue is what we thank for the writing, of course, and of course Toshiki Inoue is also the one behind Agito story, ya, the main writer for Agito. So ya, nonton kalau di bioskop, tolong ditonton di bioskop. Experience-nya bagus, walaupun sih. Nonton aja, bawa kawan-kawan, bawa teman-teman, nonton aja. Biar bisa support badan importirnya, badan lokalisasinya, support biar bisa datangkan lebih banyak lagi film-film tokusatsu ke Indonesia. Tolong. Jangan nonton yang bajakan dulu, tolong. Walaupun memang udah tayang di Jepang, mungkin udah rilis home videonya, tapi tolong tonton di bioskop Indonesia mulai tanggal 26 Agustus. Ya, starting from August 26th. Ya, sekarang nggak ada lagi yang nonton dan chat thread-nya kosong, concurrent viewernya kosong, jadi kalian bakal miss out salah satu benda yang saya menangin lewat giveaway. Ya, sayang sekali nggak ada yang nonton, udah bubar aja kayaknya. Yeah, I think there's no one's watching anymore, but still, I'm possibly seeing the Twitch viewers still on the YouTube. There's no one left as usual. Where is it? Oh, you're still here. Okay, thank goodness. Because I saw the concurrent viewers at 0. Yeah, it means there's no one's watching currently right now. And okay, now appeared to be 1, so let's get to it. So this is what I've been waiting for this month. Reza. Oh, Reza, you're still here, but how come you can chat but the concurrent viewers is still at 1? Okay, it's 2 now. Okay, possibly the YouTube count is going crazy again. So, are you aware of Fantech? Oh, Izuto, thank you. Glad to see you here. So, are you aware of Fantech? Fantech. So, if I remember correctly, Fantech is a computer peripheral brand. famous in Indonesia already. Huh? You don't know Fantech? I'm aware of Fantech, but okay, let me give some context. Fantech word, okay, Fantech official brand. Okay. Okay, all about us. Okay. Di Indonesia. Oke. Biar saya nggak salah sebut. Okay, if you're not aware, sorry bro, I don't dare to comment, otherwise I'll say it's true. Okay. You know Shin Ultraman has 3 unused Shin Kaiju, right? Possibly, but I forgot. I may check it later. So Fantech is actually, I know Fantech. So this is a brand that's specialized in computer peripherals, mouse, keyboard, headset, gamepads, and some of the basically computer peripheral brand. Jadi Fantech ini merek asli Indonesia yang berkutat di bidang komputer, peripheral komputer ya, seperti mouse, keyboard, mousepad, textmat, tas, bahkan tas pun juga ya, mereka jual tas, mereka jual I'm actually using their product right now. Ya, bahkan aku lagi pakai produknya Fantech ini. Aku beli webcam Fantech, webcam baru karena webcam lamanya rusak. Bagus ini, resolusi 2K, 60 fps. Jadi Fantech ini berkutat di bidang peripheral komputer. Seperti tadi saya bilang tadi, mouse, keyboard, gamepad, controller, game controller, dan lain-lain. Pokoknya di peripheral komputer untuk pelengkapnya. Tapi mereka belum bisa bikin yang komputer benerannya. Tapi ya peripheral market is also big. So Fantech is an official Indonesian brand that has been collab with Kamen Rider officially. Jadi ini ceritanya. Jadi ini ceritanya kenapa saya bisa dapat. Ya, konteks awalnya tadi Fantech bekerja sama dengan Kamen Rider secara official, merilis produk-produk mereka seperti keyboard, textmat, tas. Sekarang kayaknya udah up di store-nya mereka gitu. Dengan tema Kamen Rider. Jadi sebelum ini mereka collab dengan Vtuber yang namanya Mithya Bedford. Ya, Vtuber terkenal, salah satu Vtuber OG, zaman-zamannya Apple juga. Udah 5 tahunan juga lebih. Jadi habis Mithya Bedford, habis collabnya Mithya Bedford, terus mereka join collab dengan Kamen Rider secara resmi. Jadi ada beberapa produk memakai brandnya Kamen Rider, jadinya memakai brandingnya Kamen Rider. Jadi ada keyboard, kalau nggak salah keyboard, dexmat, tas juga, dan ini dexmat. So this is a dexmat. I believe Tubaru already guessed on my Discord channel. Be sure to come over to my Discord, to my Discord server. So this is actually a dexmat based on Kamen Rider Ryuki. Look at this behemoth. This is huge. Jadi ceritanya kenapa saya bisa dapat ini? Jadi giveaway-nya itu di diundi pakai kartu ini gitu. Jadi selain kartu selain kartu TCG ini itu sebagai collectible dan kedok untuk ngasih aluminium foil card ini gitu. Ya, so it's a competition actually. So it's definitely like a gacha situation. So what makes it unique is actually on this card you can actually see some pattern if you got hit by a certain light, and this what the UV ray band comes in. So this is not just ordinary LED. This is actually a UV light. So when we shine onto the cards, you can see some unique shape. So we got a giveaway based in what's on the card. So I happen to got it. So they told us on the theater room, right? Whoever got the circle pattern on the card. So yeah, that's how I came in. I showed this card, and I got the block keys, and the dex map. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to unbox this official Kamen Rider dex map by Fantech. Oh, the previous one actually they are collabing with One Piece. Oh, Fantech and One Piece also is going to be their product. But for now, this month, it's the official collaboration with Kamen Rider. So they actually hired Indonesian artists to create the design for the peripherals by Fantech. They are hiring real Indonesian artists, so no AI involved. Definitely no AI. They are hiring actual artists, so that's really cool. That's the best move that people possibly can pull off right now. That's actually a pretty cool gimmick. Yes, the gimmick's actually really cool how they pull off the giveaway. So based on my previous experience, right? They just raise hand if you can answer this question. That's boring, right? They actually can do a card game gimmick into giveaways, incorporate into giveaways. That's cool. And wow, this is huge and thick. Holy crap. So in a moment, possibly in my future streams or in my future contents, we will not see this green cutting mat anymore. Yeah, you're not going to see this anymore. Look at this! Wow! It's beautifully painted, beautifully drawn. This is sick. It has some finishing to it, so smooth. I don't know if I can show the whole thing here because oh my goodness, this is long. Okay, hang on, this is really long. Oh my goodness, where is my boy Knight? Oh, there they are. Okay, there he is. Kamen Rider Knight, my favorite. And he even draw the eyes behind the visor. That's sick. That's really sick. The smell is a little bit. It smells like an industrial thing, but I digress. Probably it's just a new one. Look at the logo. Look at the logo also. That is a beauty. So for certain. Ooh. Wow, I cannot believe. I actually won the keyboard, but Dexmat is also good. Yeah, someone else got the keyboard, but I got the Dexmat. Wow, look at this! It's beautifully painted and finished. Yeah, not really painted, drawn, illustrated. Yeah, digital illustrated. Yeah, this was done by an Indonesian illustrator. I forgot the name, but I befriend the guy on Facebook. One of the best opportunity of the lifetime, right? If you can draw for a Kamen Rider official, that's sick. You can draw officially for Kamen Rider now. That's sick. And to put into products to be sold, that's sick. So I love that no AI is involved with this image. No AI generated image. This is wow. This is done professionally. Yes. Not really. I guess. I implore. Wow, it has some shiny foil to it. I'm going to put this on my table. Definitely, I'm going to put this on. Oh yeah, one more unboxing. One more unboxing to be done. Yeah, just for wrapping things up. Just for wrapping things up. Because it's been how many hours? It's been only just 1 hour. Okay. I got another figure from China. It's actually the continuation from this, because from this I got the Ichigo figure. Yeah, I got the Ichigo. So I don't know what I'm going to get with this one. I bought it again through auction, so Let's see. Just I want to wrap things up before we move on to the next one. Oh wow! Nice! I got Zest! Yes! Finally, I have a Kamen Rider Z's figure. Look at this. Even Shodo, even Bandai haven't made this into Shodo yet. But the Chinese company tend to jump the gun. So this is not Blockies. This is the LDCX or Lindong. If you manage to find it elsewhere. Yeah. Wow. Another unboxing before we wrap things up. Before we move on to the next one. Look at the difference between this and Shodo. Of course, I already have this one. Look at the eyes. The eyes just painted slab on Ichigo, and look at this compound texture on the clear part, on the clear eyes part. That's sick. That's really sick. Wow! I finally have a Z's figure, because the SHO figure arts is too expensive still. So I'm really happy to get this minifigure instead. So this is one-on-one scale with Shodo, again with Shodo, yes. But this is done more beautifully this time with all the texture. All the texture over here. Holy crap! Look at that. This is even better than Shodo. Yeah. Okay, I want to show you something a little bit quick. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Nerf Pain Agito. Yari, glad you joined us. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How are you? Also being, what is it? Also bening or being. Ya, tadi udah bahas movie Agito. Kenapa saya bisa di-invite ke gala premiere, and some of the freebies that I got from the gala premiere. Bentar, Nerf Pain Agito, terus tiba-tiba di-translate ya, Perat-urat saraf Agito, terus Nerf also evening, not being. Oh, so it's actually Indonesian but translated into English automatically in my live chat. My house is getting renovated, so now I teach 6 days a week. So yeah, I'm busy. Now that's alright, Yari. So we established before. Congrats on being invited to the event. Yeah. Not actually a live event. It's a gala premiere. If you yeah. Maybe you mean the gala premiere. Ya, jadi ini tadi udah bahas Agito, terus tadi udah nih poster theatricalnya Agito Psychic War, mantap, keren. Terus saya diundi pakai kartu ini. Mana tadi kartu foilnya? Nah, terus tadi ceritanya kita tuh diundi pakai kartu, pakai UV ray. Nah, pakai UV ray band ini, terus disinarkan ke kartunya, terus bisa petanya kelihatan gitu. Mana tadi kartunya jatuh? Too many things on my table right now. It's really messy here. Where's that aluminum foil part? Ya, tentu saya tadi dapat ini. Dapat stiker, terus mana tadi kartunya? Ampun. Slip di mana tadi lagi? Aduh, terus berantakan banget memang udah. Pokoknya intinya tadi itu ada kartu aluminium foil. Terus begitu disinar pakai UV ray ini, ada pattern yang nampak gitu. Jadi berdasarkan pattern yang nampak di kartunya, kita dapat giveaway. Keren banget sih, gimmicknya keren. Cara ngundinya itu kayak beneran kayak TCG banget gitu. Benar-benar sesuatu yang revolusioner. Nih IGX nih mantap. Ya, sponsored by IGX also by the way. Terus saya dapatnya ini, Yari. Ya, UV band fancy kan? I know, right? It's really fancy. Nah, terus dari undian tersebut saya dapat ini Dexmat official dari Fantech kolaborasi dengan official Kamen Rider. Look at this. Jadi ini nggak sekedar fan art, ini official art. Beneran hiring Indonesian illustrator. Ya, jadi ilustrator Indonesia tuh di collab terus bikin art khusus untuk kolaborasi ini dengan Fantech. Gila, bener-bener gila ini. Pengennya dapat yang keyboard tapi dapat Dexmat pun nggak apa-apa lah. Jadi bisa ganti tuker background ini. Ini udah bertahun-tahun saya pakai cutting mat. Ini. Mousemat Dexmat panjang. Jadi bukan mousepad. Mousepad kan kecil kan petak gitu. Ini Dexmat. Jadi beneran panjang seukuran meja gitu. Digulung. Dan ini kotaknya. Lihat art kotaknya ini. Ada matte finishnya. Terus ada kayak timbulnya gitu di bagian Ryuki gitu dengan finishing berbeda gitu. Nih sick, ini packagingnya aja udah keren, apalagi isinya. Nih Fantech dengan Kamen Rider official collaboration. Baru rilis bulan ini. Setelah sebelumnya tuh sama Meteor Bedford kalau nggak salah. Setelah Meteor Bedford baru gilirannya Kamen Rider bulan ini. Ya cakep banget, sumpah memang cakep banget ini. Tapi saya pengennya keyboard. Terus keyboardnya mahal lagi kalau beli 1,5 juta. Tapi ya setidaknya dapat Dexmat biar bisa ganti background ya. Tapi ya pengennya sih keyboard. Ya mudah-mudahan kalau ada rezeki, kalau misalnya dapat giveaway lagi mungkin bisalah keyboard. Kalau misalnya ada ini. Nah, tentu saja ya Yari. Nih. Yari. Nih, foto bareng Agito asli. Oh. Dan dapat versi fisiknya. Nice. Terus nanti dipajang. Oh ya, ini keren sih. Iri bisa foto bareng. Terus kita dapat versi kecil lagi nih. Kita dapat versi kecilnya. Kita potong. In case ke dalam keychain. Keren banget sih ini ya. Biar aku coba ya. Tes. Tapi sayang nggak sih? Tapi fotonya juga finishingnya bagus ini, cetakannya bagus. Pengen sih dipotong terus taruh ke casing, tapi sayang. Sayang jangan ya, ini fotonya juga udah bagus banget ini finishingnya. Cetak hasil cetak printnya tuh bagus banget. Iya sayang banget, jangan ya enggak ya oke nggak jadi nggak mungkin saya mau potong ini. Soalnya walaupun misalnya ini sama gini, sisi ini sama gitu, tinggal dipotek gitu. Ini ada ini ada tulisannya gitu, jadi sayang gitu kalau dibuang gitu. Ini ada nama akun IG-nya gitu, punya moments gitu. Jadi booth-nya itu diselenggarakan oleh punya moments. Iya, photo booth by punya moments ya. Mereka yang punya foto booth-nya gitu, kerjasama dengan pihak penyelenggaranya gitu. Kalau misalnya ini sama gitu, ini sisi ini sama gitu, terus tinggal dibikin titik-titik aja gitu, titik-titik bisa nanti dipotek gitu, baru nanti kita gunting taruh di casing acrylic ini. Cuma karena desainnya udah kayak gini ya sayang sih. Mending pesan wadah keychain yang lebih gede aja ke maker acrylic atau pengrajin ganci. Oh bisa dibeli sih yang kayak gini, mungkin nanti dibeli gitu. Kita print aja gitu, kita print. Terus nanti ada yang bentuknya petak. Kayaknya pernah saya lihat di Mr. DIY gitu, keychain yang cuma acrylic casing. Terus kita bisa taruh foto apapun gitu, customization. Keren sih, keren. Ide yang sangat bagus, biar bisa jadi collectible lagi gitu. Collectible sendiri, memorable gitu. Terus tadi kartu foilnya tadi mana ya? Kok kayak jatuh kemana gitu? Soalnya kartu foilnya keren, diselenggarakan oleh IGX. IGX tuh memang yang paling juara gitu kalau masalah gimmick TCG gitu. Jadi tadi udah dapat ini juga, ini 002. Nah, dan ini juga ini enggak giveaway-nya sih. Ini beli udah lama baru di unbox sekarang. Si Zets. Lumayan, lihat aja perbandingannya coy. Ini Bandai kenapa nggak bikin kayak gini untuk figure rider skala Shodonya. Ini matanya bening loh. Matanya bening. Kenapa Shodo masih nggak bening-bening juga? Mereka udah berapa kali ganti toy line. Pelit. Oke. Hey Falco, you know the Ultra Mega, huh? But more grounded and dark plus series 5. Oh, the Ultraman armored character comic? I believe so, but I haven't read the comic. The Ultraman done by the former illustrator for the Insector hybrid Insector, right? The all Ultraman powered Iron Man edition for some reason. I cannot actually specify the comic, but I know what you're referring to. But yeah, I'm aware of the comic, but I haven't read it. I haven't read it, so because I'm so busy. Oh, ini dia tadi. Ini dia nih kartunya nih. Jadi gala premier tuh diselenggarakan oleh Ion Entertainment Indonesia yang mampu melokalisasi Agito Psychic War sama IGX. Jadi gala premier itu diselenggarakan oleh IGX dan ini aluminium loh. Ini metal. Beneran logam, ini aluminium card. Nah, terus dibaliknya kita dikasih ini UV band, terus kita sinarin ke kartunya gitu. We shine the cards and some specified pattern or shape. So, jadi kami diundi berdasarkan apa yang ada tertera di kartu. Jadi saya dapat lingkaran, terus dipanggil. Mana yang dapat lingkaran? Oke, saya dapat. Terus dapatlah Dexmet Ventech tadi. Dexmet Ventech Kamen Rider tadi. So Ultra Mega has Evangelion vibe, I guess, setting a world after apocalypse. I haven't aware of the comic specifically. Ultra Mega. I know the Ultraman armor, but I'm not aware of the Ultra Mega, so I'm sorry, I cannot refer to such comic. So what am I going to show next? Oh yeah. Reza, oh bukan si Reza, si Darius ya. Oh si Reza aja deh, si Agan Reza. Tadi kan juga pengumumannya, ini pengumumannya mendadak banget tuh. Siap semua? Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Screen capture, yes, screen capture. There it is. I see the comic got retweeted by YouTuber I know. Okay, of course. Nah, jadi ini pengumuman yang bikin kaget. I was surprised by the announcement from at this gala premiere. Yeah, this is what it looked like. You saw that on Instagram, right? Hello? There it is. Imagine our reaction. Kamen Rider Knight and the actor is going to appear on IGX. Oh! And the crowd was what? Even Reza didn't know about it.
Kalian datang ke IGX Oktober nanti, terutama fans-fans tokusatsu pastinya tidak akan menyesal ya. Tidak akan menyesal. Thank you so much.
IGX.
Yeah, they revealed the guest star using PCG, using gacha gimmick. That's so cool. Satoshi Matsuda. Yeah, if you saw the lineup, here, this is Ryuki, this is Knight. So imagine our reaction on that theater room. We were nuts back then. Well, we cannot. We can not only get Ryuki. We can not only Ryuki, not just Ryuki, but Knight also. The duo main rider on the series, Ryuki and Knight, is going to appear on IGX. So not just the actor, the official suit as well. The official character of Ryuki and Knight will be on stage, on IGS stage. It's going to be appear on ICE BSD in Indonesia. So no, Reza, it's not actually for a movie. It's not actually for a movie. So Ryuki and Knight is going to have a live action stage, like the one they did in Japan many times, every time. So there's going to be an official live stage performance. Oh, attention, who's that? Oh, it's my wife. Oh, Evorto, glad you join us. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's my wife on the live chat. Semangat kontennya, my habis. Semoga nanti bisa fan meeting bareng om-om rider kesukaan masa kecil kita. Ya, tentu saja. So, yeah, Evolto, glad you join us, and welcome my wife on the live chat. So say hello to my wife, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. Jadi, Reza, ini bukan untuk movie. Bukan untuk movie. Ryuki dan Knight-nya itu nanti nongolnya di event IGX nanti bulan 10. Lewat stage show. Karakternya nongol secara live. Kita bisa lihat di stage. Live action stage. Bakal beneran berantem di stage lawan monsternya, lawan rider jahat mungkin. Karena mereka juga ngetis bakal ada karakter lain yang bisa nongol di stage. Walaupun bukan aktornya tapi karakternya gitu. And Mice is going to be appear also on IGX, so that's nuts. Man, I cannot wait for October. I cannot wait for October. So it's misconception, yeah. Reza Utomo, I don't want to get a wrong idea from you. So it's not for a movie, it's for actual live stage show on IGX. Ryuki and Knight, officially. Jadi bayangkan reaksi kami ketika di gala premier kemarin itu. Pecah. Pecah. Kalau kalian lihat short saya, reel saya di Instagram sama Facebook, begitulah reaksinya. Gila ini gila. And speaking of Kamen Rider Knight, I actually already prepared for it. I actually already prepared some things that I want to bring. I have this dark visor. This is Knight's weapon. Oh, maybe I should begin with this one first. Yeah, I begin with this one. Yeah, I have the deck. I have the deck and the belt. I already show you on the screen, right? I have the belt and I have the deck. Yeah. So there it is. Yep. I'm already prepared. So what I haven't shown on the stream for you is this behemoth. Yeah, this is a full prop size deluxe toy, or should I say probably the CSG, but it's not made by Bandai. Unfortunately, this is not made by Bandai. Even Bandai haven't made this. I got this from China. So this is an actual prop size based on Kamen Rider Knight's signature weapon and card summoning, the Dark Visor. Look at this behemoth. It's it's really long. It's a full-size prop. You can actually cosplay with this. Yeah, you can actually cosplay as Knight and have this item. Can it read the card? On that note, Evolto, it can. Look at it. Okay, for practicality's sake, I'm going to detach the blade. Yeah, the blade's actually detachable. Hang on. Yeah, we press this, and you need to yank it strong. Okay. I detach the blade so that, yeah, for practicality purpose, you can detach it again later. You can attach this later also. But yes, it can scan the cards. But it's proprietarily, so it's not compatible with CSM cards, unfortunately. They have their own cards to scan. Okay, let me get it up. Where are they? So these are the thick ass cards that I got here. So these are the assortment of the cards provided by the toy. Man, look at these. They brought everything. They provided everything. Even survive. Look at this. This is a survive card. Yeah, it actually can scan the cards, but they have their own cards to scan. Unfortunately, it's not compatible with the CSM. So yeah, because this is not official, so I believe maybe this is an NFC card. So that's why it's very thick material and really big. So it doesn't really fit to my belt actually. Yeah, so sad. Yeah, let me just rearrange or reorganize the card. So survive, the final fan, at event. Where's the sword fan, Dark Raider. Oh, Gusto. Where's Gusto? Blasto Vento. Okay. Going to rearrange based on the appearance and the themes. Yeah. Use on card just one. I want to hear the sound. Okay. Those cards look accurate to the show. Yeah, feels like it. You can actually do the voices. Hold on. Let me test Sword Fan and Nasty Fan because I like the sound of the gimmicks. Okay. To turn this on, it's actually really clever. They hide the button, the on and off switch, the power switch, inside this thing. Can you hear it? Maybe I'll turn off the noise suppression, and that's it. I'm going to turn off the noise suppression. Okay. Put my microphone closer to it. This is actually really clever design. Actually, I heard the sound from the Night Blade. Okay, nice. Wow, satisfying sound. Even the enclosed sound gimmicks. This is very cool toy. Even Bandai haven't made this. This is not official. This is not done by Bandai. Even Bandai haven't got the guts to make this. So previously they've made the Oja staff. Yeah, previously they made Oja staff, and now they made Knight's Dark Visor. That sounds fantastic. Bandai Technos, you greedy motherfucker. Okay, let's open them up. So satisfying! Okay, again. Okay, I'm sorry. And you can actually trigger the effect button. Even when you insert the cards, it produces the sound.
Yeah, it raised the card. Yeah. For instance, that was Sword Van. So let's try Toriko Bento. Oh. That's nice. Yeah, that's Trick Van. My favorite sound. Nasty Bento. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn off the BGM, sorry. But yeah, you get the idea. Okay, let me turn that on one more time. Is this a sign for me to watch Ryuki? Please! Please watch Ryuki, please, Evorto. Please watch Ryuki, it's good. Sword Van, Trick Van, Advent. Okay. Final Bento. That's sick. Even the opening the case and enclose it, it has the sounds. Ah, I love that sound bits. I love that sound bits. I had some basic knowledge about Ryuki. Some cards I recognize, some don't. Namaku Bento. Mereka marah, Yari. Mereka malah candaannya memang begitu. Nori Bento. Jadi mereka suka canda-candaan juga itu. Voice actor aslinya untuk beltnya tuh sering candaan juga sama bareng sama cast member saya gitu. Jadi mereka beneran joke pakai bento. Nori Bento. Itu salah satu contohnya. Ada di interview itu. Saya lupa pula simpan videonya. I should have showed you the joke, the running gag from the voice actor to who voiced the belt. They tend to produce the sound for bento. Bento is a lunchbox, like nori bento. Nori is a seaweed, dried seaweed. Oh, let's try survive. Yep, that's it. Okay, maybe I will try this monster, Dark Raider. Now for calling the hurricane, Blast to Vento. Even that sound alone, so satisfying. This is made with care. Actually, that's so nice. Even though it's a third party, or maybe I can say bootleg, because this is not authorized. This is unofficial. This is not a Bandai product, but they have done the job really well with this one. You can cosplay Kamen Rider Knight with this as your prop. That's insane. That's the idea behind CSM, right? CSM or CSG, the complete selection gigantic. But this blows CSG by huge margin. And also, They are flexing their engineering or product design. These are buttons for produce songs and dialogue, possibly left over from CSM. Probably they tear apart CSM and put it in here. So for instance, exactly from CSM. I recognize this because I already played it on stream, right? And of course, yes, sing it together. We can sing it together. Audio jungle, audio jungle. Oh yeah, I forgot the tips from my R&D. Owari no nai tatakai wo keshite osore wa shinai. Kanarazu tachiagereru no sa. Itsu demo yorugi no nai kedakasa o kokoro ni idaku kagiri. Inochi ga hateru koto wa nai. Get that go! Audio jungle, copyright be gone. Audio jungle, copyright be gone. Audio jungle. Okay, that's it. The bad screech bring back memories. Oh yeah, that's right, Yari. That's truly mesmerizing and nostalgic. Dang it, I love this thing very much. Berapa harganya? Tergantung seller. Jadi sekarang mungkin udah agak di markup ya, naik karena udah rilis. Saya pernah lihat ada seller yang mau back order ini harganya 1,2 juta Izuto. Nah, sementara saya dapat ini di antara 900 atau 1 juta pas gitu. Antara 900 atau 1 juta pas, saya lupa. Cuma karena saya DP, jadi saya lupa harga aslinya berapa. Karena udah DP setengah, terus bayar lagi setengah gitu. Ya. Nah, jadi kalau kalian mau beli ini di beberapa seller, mungkin harganya 1,5 ditebusnya. Atau kalau mau back order 1,5 1,2 juta. Ya. Jadi ya begitulah. Ya untuk benda kayak gini ya 1,200.000 atau 1,500.000 ya murah. CSG berapa coba Bandai? 7 juta lebih. 50.000 yen, mungkin sekitar 7 atau 8 juta kalau sampai Indonesia. Bahkan kalau sama build bisa sampai 10. Ini 1,5 juta. Prop asli. Nggak prop asli sih, tapi berdasarkan prop asli. Real size prop mungkin lebih tepatnya. Real size prop harga 1,5 juta. Iya unauthorized, iya. Cuma dengan kualitas begini 1,5 juta mah go, langsung gas. Kalau 2.500.000 kalau 2 juta atau 2.500.000 ya masih mikir lah, karena kan memang harga CSM. CSG bisa lebih dari 5 juta. CSG, pedang kuga, tongkatnya kuga, baunya kuga, pedangnya garo. Saya pernah lihat beberapa itu harga PO-nya. Ini cuma 1 juta sekian. Such quality at that price, really steal in more ways that one. Yes, yeah, steal between literally and figuratively. Okay. Begun copyright. Now to bring in when Masuda-san goes to IGX. Now that's the tricky part. Since this is an authorized product, this is an unofficial product, can I bring this? Can I bring this to the event? So it's 50-50. I'm afraid it's not allowed. Based on previous experience, I believe if you really want to take a picture and maybe want to take a stage and maybe to do the meet and greet and photo together, I believe you cannot bring you cannot bring a fake or recast or an official product, unfortunately. So unfortunately, I cannot bring this. So there's a high chance I cannot bring this. So I may need to get in touch with someone to see
if we can be allowed to bring this to the event, because since this is an office, because this is actually illegal by with Bandai's perspective, because even Bandai haven't made this. Even Bandai haven't made this. There's a company in China that made this and just sells it onto Southeast Asia region. So I don't know. I'm not really sure if I can bring this. I hope I can bring this. I hope so. I would love to bring this. I can bring my belt, at least. I can bring my belt and the deck. But for this one, I may need to ask the organizer. Since this is not Bandai, and Bandai haven't made this yet, but this is too cool. This is a too cool product to be omitted. Not to bring this into event, it's going to be a crime in many ways. Not to bring this is going to be a missed opportunity. I would love to bring this one, but this is a very gray area that we are dealing with, Super Friends. So I may need to get in touch to someone. I will ask someone if I can bring this. So now that's over. Okay, I believe that concludes this stream. So expect me to make some contents about Ryuki and Agito, but not as live streams, with an actual content, because I've been making contents in these 2 days and it's doing good. It's been doing good. I posted on Instagram and I tagged the official Indonesia Game Expo account to be my collaborator. So in a way, I collaborated with Indonesia Game Expo. That's the great thing about collaboration in Instagram, right? I got 5,000 views straight away. I got 5,000 views on Instagram Reel. That's nuts. So I'm going to make more of these. I'm going to make more of those in the meantime, regarding Ryuki and regarding Kamen Rider as a general. Maybe tokusatsu trivia perhaps. But for now, I'm going to post about Ryuki, Knight, and Agito in the meantime, because the traffic has been really great. Just 2 days alone, I got 5,000 views on Instagram. That's insane. Yeah, maybe you can check it out on instagram.com/Falco aka Taka, because I've been there for quite some time, but I haven't made any contents for such a long time. So now this is the opportunity. I'm going to ride the hype. And since I can collaborate with Indonesia Game Expo, the traffic is going to be good. I haven't got that 1,000 views, let alone hundreds on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram before. But then, when I posted about the gala premiere and Kamen Rider Night announcement, 5,000 all of a sudden. Congrats on the spectacular views, based on the algorithm for pushing, base IGX for supporting the real fans. Yeah, I gotta thank so much heavily to Indonesia Game Expo. Yeah, I hope this can reach them. But for now, I'm going to make contents on Instagram to reach them, so that maybe I can be some sort of influencer to collaborate with IGX, real one, like Agan Reza, like Jordi perhaps, like Darius Drew. Who knows? Maybe I can be the next one after them, right? Maybe I can be officially to be made alliance with the Real Rider and Sentai, possibly Ultraman. Time will tell, right? But for now, let's work hard to achieve that. Yeah, that's my goal. That's my goal from the very beginning. And things not really doing so well for a long time. But now we have the chance to get it. You know, I'm on the verge of. I was on the verge of giving up totally, because I got medical attention. Yeah, especially for the past few weeks. I got hit by throat infection. I've been coughing nonstop. I got I terribly got really bad cough, and my voice was affected. I was actually writing my announcement to to be on hiatus for some time, but then the gala premiere came, and I was like, okay, I need to cancel my retirement. I will cancel my hiatus, so that okay, let's try to ride this wave, and things are doing good.
I'm trying to be I'm trying to be more consistent with it. So, and I've been doing this by myself at this point, but I got some help. I got some help by Contra's husband, one of my personal friend, or also who has been doing many great tokusatsu VTuber riggings, live 2D rigs. And Contra's husband has been helping me with some insights of how to make the contents. So we need to, okay, we look into some patterns, we look into some formats, we look into how to do, or what do and don'ts when to make content. So I've been very grateful to have Contra's husband's help. Yeah, I got a workshop, basically. I got a workshop, private workshop and lecture by her husband, and it's been fruitful. It's been fruitful. I've been posting for just 2 days, and the traffic just whoosh. But at least on Instagram, I haven't reached that high with on TikTok and Facebook Reels, let alone YouTube Shorts is going to be harder. But Instagram is the key. I believe Instagram is the key for that, for the massive traffic. 5,000. My goodness. I could hardly believe that. I could hardly believe that. Thank you, Contra Husband, for the insight. Fate has funny moments. Yeah, I was on the verge of giving up. Actually. So yeah, I'm going to work hard to produce this. I'm going to push myself hard, push my body to the limit, to my condition. Even though I'm still having coughs, and my voice can be a little rusty and rough. Yeah, judging from my karaoke session, it was actually a bad idea to sing, because I'm not fully 100% healthy. Yeah, I'm not fully 100% restored or healed yet. But I've been taking medication, so that's good. I've been buying the cough syrup. Yeah, but I did get some medication when I went to the clinic, and I got some medicine, and there now I ran out of the medicine, so stop using that, and I move on to the regular cough syrup. Mm. Maybe may this be your time, Falco. Inshallah. Inshallah, indeed. Thank you, Yari. Thank you. Same Kosbas, Sandy Power Rangers. Greetings, maybe for a first timer here. My name is Falco, and I'm a Red Ranger VTuber. But I'm currently rebranding myself to be a tokusatsu VTuber in general. So I'm going to have more upgrade forms out of this, because I've been I've been presenting my contents with Kamen Rider, so therefore I really need to have a Kamen Rider form. So stay tuned for that, super friends. So yeah, Same Boss, thank you for dropping in with us. Nice to see you. But sadly, the new, not really new actually. It was old news. Yeah, the Tommy Oliver actor has passed away. For a few years now, possibly 5 years, has I believe. Yeah, since the passing of Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver, one of my favorite, also one of the goats. We lost a legend, so it really hurts when I saw the news a few 5 years ago. So we're not going to talk about that even furthermore, right? So thank you for your comment, Cosbus, Same Cosbus, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Finally, new follower after all these weeks or months. So yeah, I believe it has been exactly 2 hours. Yeah, almost exactly 2 hours. So I'm going to wrap this up. I really need to take a rest. Tomorrow I'm going to touch some grass actually with my son and with my wife. So we're going to travel to, yeah, a mall, not really fancy, just a mall. We're going to meet Contra actually. We're going to meet Contra tomorrow. So yeah, so I believe I'm going to touch some grass tomorrow. So no stream schedule for now. So thank you so much for these past 2 hours. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for staying with me. Thanks for dropping in. For anyone who dropped in, anyone who stopped by earlier. And yeah, thank you so much for your support, and hopefully maybe this time is, yeah, maybe this time is our moment to shine. Otsukare, Otsu Falco, Otsukare sama deshita, arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and stay strong, super friends. And don't go just yet. We're going to rate someone over Twitch. On the Twitch, we're going to rate someone. Please stay until the credit scene. All right? Not really credits, just an epilogue screen. Yeah, because I'm rebranding my stuff. It's still work in progress still, and in the meantime, I'm going to make contents and the rebranding project at the same time. Hopefully, I can succeed. Hopefully, I can show you sometime. And yeah, until next time, super friends, take care and good night.